Well, hello, good morning, good evening, and every other time in between. We're gonna kick up start now. Right back into civilization. Now we are going to continue with how much technology we happen to have left. Let's see. What's the last one? It looks like nocturnalism. Hopefully we will be done with the era today. And we'll go a little ways into the ancient era or next time whenever we go to stream, just depending on how long it happens to be and how much free time we'll start getting into the ancient era. So we're coming up pretty close. Just gotta grab a few of these. I think we're gonna go with tribalism and then pick up both of these. Slash and burn. Earth ovens. Nocturnalism. And we'll finish off with mysticism before going down into the further portion of the tree. So let us continue on. It looks like Sirius still hasn't upgraded. Hopefully they'll do a little something. We're exploring further into the continent. Interesting. When we pick up tribalism, we're gonna beat the Celts ever so slightly to it, and we're gonna start hoarding animals. We can build a goat herd finally. See. Just gonna hoard up our animals. That whale is gonna be a problem. Another Pleistocene. Got another stone maceman barbarian. Just keep him on hunt. couple of deposits of turquoise that I didn't notice. Scout and a tracker. They're definitely kind of scary. Animal attack up and continue on that hunt. We're just going to keep hoarding these animals. Let's see. Add them.
Civilization is the progress toward a society of privacy. The savage's whole existence is public, ruled by the laws of his tribe. Civilization is the process of setting man free from men.
So we can adopt tribal. We're not going to do that quite yet, though. We're going to first build a tribe. Well, our enforcers will come first. And we'll send out our tribe. Capybara. Another capybara, which we're just going to
Ready for
Wake up all of these animals. Monkey. Looks like the Celts have adopted tribalism. There we go. There, send them there. You ever get that feeling like you're about to sneeze and you just can't? It's so annoying. One of these. That should do. Alrighty, Amber. And hello.
Awaiting your orders.
Welcome to the monotony of doom.
Awaiting your orders.
Get some storytellers for the city. We'll go ahead and have them ready to go.
Reporting for duty. Yes? Awaiting your orders.
We got attacked by a barbarian duck. It's definitely Ember's fault.
action.
It only takes a few
At your service.
storytellers popping their culture bomb to expand the borders early on.
Ready for action. What's the plan?
There we go, and then we'll send the monkey over as well. Gonna give the health promotion to our health aide. Oh, we got a barn owl. Not a barn owl, but a brown. Whatever, it's an owl. Speech impediments are fun. Can't say words. Every time we get attacked by a duck, it is definitely Ember's fault. We found the Dead Sea. Got a bit of a desert region over here. How you doing, Zay? Not much, just doing relaxing. Some very early game Civilization. Playing the Caveman to Cosmos mod. Getting attacked by barbarians. Mainly ducks. It's Ember's fault. Soon she enters the chat, boom, I get attacked by a duck.
If the white man wants to live in peace with the Indian, he can live in peace. There need be no trouble. Treat all men alike. Give them the same laws. Give them an even chance to live and grow. All men were made by the same Great Spirit Chief. They are all brothers. The earth is the mother of all people, and all people should have equal rights upon it.
Now we can pick up tribalism. And chieftain. But we're gonna wait until we finish this group of technologies. Let's see. I thought I was already following you, Zay. Oh, some governor's pets.
Your orders. Ready for action.
Now just gotta wait for that tribe to build up. So what have you been streaming recently, Zay? Maid's tape here. By the way, for anybody who's just joining us or picking up on this episode when it comes to Twitch or on YouTube, Caveman the Cosmos just puts you back clear to the earliest evidence for human activity. Well, not quite the earliest, but the earliest at the time of this update of the mod. I haven't actually checked to see if there's a newer version of it. But we went from 200,000 years ago up to now 20,000, and we're slowly getting closer and closer. We go from when humanity emerged up into the far, far future. We go from fighting other cavemen, monkeys, Neanderthals, barbarian ducks, and then we start using killer robots to try to, you know, take each other down. Kind of the charm of this mod. Like, if you're a big history lover, you'll like all the little things as you go through. This also just gives a lot more depth into the game. Now let's go and get our first actual second city. A nice little tribe out here. I'm so glad that we have boats. We did that a couple episodes back, but being able to actually leave our island, we're no longer playing Castaway. Wilson floated away a long time ago. We were starting to go crazy. The continent is definitely starting to shape up. Looks like we got a little bay here. There is an island of some, unless it connects like right here. So there's either a peninsula with a little inlet that goes into a bay, or this is an island. But I'm willing to say, just from how this is going, it's probably an island. And it looks like it goes out further this way. So it might open up and become really, really wide, or this could just be the end of the continent. I'm saying it's probably going to open up even wider. But we have a nice little area. All we have to do is block it off in a few spots, and we're pretty well good and ready to go. Send the iguana over. Send our woo canoes. Woo! I am bad today. Our war canoes out. Start doing some more fishing. Hopefully that whale is gone.
If your tattoos could remember and and speak why they were conceived, what would they say? Moreover, would their purpose be fulfilled in the future, or forgotten as the road of life experience transitions like a pendulum?
Alrighty, let's found down our next tribe. I think we're gonna call this city, well, it's not a city yet, but this tribe is going to be Red Shores. Alrighty, let's that. And a culture bomb. We'll get these other ones shortly. Production comes first, no matter what. I'm gonna take these out. Start with this here, and then always start with that good old storage hut. Just a couple of prehistoric work boats. It's like 3 of them actually. I spotted a source I didn't even notice. Some lobsters. And since we're on fresh water, we can connect to anywhere along the coastline.
Your orders. What do you need? At your service. What's the plan? What's the plan? Tell me what to do.
Don't really need these critters. Some more there. One of our trackers will just bring them over here. And we got ourselves a great admiral.
It is deaf that goes down to the center of the earth.
So we got our
The
first
great burial
proper
church
great.
the earth is.
Oh, a llama
And then
herd.
to the curved ends of the universe, as light is said
So we got our
to do.
first great person. Our starting Tribe Britannia has had plenty of little upgrades with people joining and animals and stuff like that. We're gonna have the Admiral join Red Shores. Let's see. An iguana.
Ready for action. At your service. Tell me what to do.
Heard a kangaroo there.
Awaiting your orders.
See if we can get anything out of sending it down there. Now, can we build another tribe? Yeah, we can, so we'll get another one going after we get these buildings. I can't really do anything with that lizard. Kind of bring him over here. See. The myth of the manta ray and a capybara. Capybara. The glorious capybara. Man versus animal. Yeah, let's go with the crab with a little more production.
The slash and burn. Take no prisoners. Anything goes is so corrosive to our democracy. And we've got to fight this because it turns people off politics in general and leaves that space to be occupied by special interests that determine how the goodies are to be passed out.
Gonna put our next town or city either here or here. It'll be one of the two. Going to sleep. And sit back and enjoy the sweet music of this era. Just the nice, soothing. Now, even though Russia's down at the bottom on this one, it's actually fairly rich, so that's interesting. There we go. That'll give us a nice little boost to the new village. Could go down here first. Could put a city there. Well, then there won't be room for one there. Put it there. Yeah, we'll have to place it here and just thinking where to put them because I thought for sure they could work things that are 3 squares away from them, but for some reason it doesn't seem like it. That or it's locked behind a tech that I'm forgetting about. As long as the resource is hooked up, it doesn't really matter if we're working it or not, because it'll still count as we have access to it. Because we have access to obsidian and we're definitely not working it. We just passed 20,000 BC. Just encountered Darius, and we've got 2 of them that are no longer. We shall have peace. I don't know how they no longer count as minor civs, as you're supposed to have writing, so
We light the oven so that everyone may bake bread in it.
don't know what's going on there. Maybe they found something.
What's the plan? What do you need? Present and accounted for.
That's the only thing I could think of that they just must have found something. Kind of makes a portion of this game, this part of the game, a little less tricky to deal with. Oh well, in the end it doesn't really matter.
Awaiting your
What
orders.
upgrade did I give these guys? Okay, I did the right one. Get our healthcare workers, our crows over here. Let's see. give them the bonus to basically fight off any crime. And we subdued a duck. Dangerous critters, those ducks.
What's the plan? Ready for action.
Send them down there along with this.
Ready for action.
I think you can put in the city here because it'll give us better access to these. Basically, you just want to use your aquatic resources in this situation.
Ready for action.
Just gonna keep building up this little party that's gonna become another town. Well, not a town, but a village. Got our healthcare. Being attacked by jaguars, it's Ember's fault.
Two plus 2 equals 5 for extremely large values of 2.
Finally, the folklore of the jaguar. Now we're at a point in human history where we're starting to get a lot more spread out. Basically, by this point, we have gone most everywhere in Europe, Asia, started going across into the Americas. Some of the earliest found tools that we have basically indicates that we've gone clear down the Florida and into Mesoamerica. And we might have crossed from the Caribbean down into the upper section of South America by this point. But it won't be very long before we make a pretty noticeable influence into South America. Though there is some kind of debatable evidence, but we might have actually already been in South America, which gives a lot more prudence to the theory that some of the first native populations in South America may have come from the Pyrenees. Not the Pyrenees, but the Polynesians. Which by this point, they've gone through a lot of the Pacific. We have found a monkey. Monkey. But during this time frame, it is a pretty important thing to keep note that Earth decided to try to kill us twice. Around this time should be when one of the more massive Krakatoan eruptions happened, which might have been the closest that we came to becoming extinct. As whenever they did our genome, they figured that due to a bottleneck that happened roughly around 20,000 years ago, somewhere around that vicinity, it left a imprint in our genetics, which can only really be explained if we were down to somewhere like 15, not breeding pairs, but just people in general. Somewhere around that. So either there were only about 15 or so women who were like passing their genetics on, or there was something really favoring those certain traits. And it so happens to be that there was a massive eruption that basically pushed the ice age that was going on into overdrive. And then the second thing that almost rendered us extinct would be the ice age itself. Even though we would spread across due to the ice age, early on, which would have been a bit before this, we had a lot more issues getting into certain areas. For example, the British Isles. We colonized the British Isles twice. There was the first group of modern man that went in, and then they left when the ice came down because it basically covered most of Great Britain. And then we came back and were mostly settled in Doggerland and slowly moved up as Doggerland would get flooded as the Ice Age retreated. So, early human evolution is extremely interesting, and history. keep getting attacked by ducks. Like, I made a joke about it during the first stream that we did about this, but as soon as Ember comes, boom, I'm getting attacked by ducks a lot.
It is a well-known fact that even among highly cultured peoples, the belief in animism prevails generally. Even the scholar may kick the chair against which he accidentally stumbles and derive great satisfaction from thus getting even with the perverse chair.
And we're about to have another tribe ready to go.
Your orders.
Let's get ourselves some taxation. Military ropeway, that's not bad. Go ahead and take that. I'll go ahead and bring them over. We are victorious against those turtles. Sorry, tortoises. I know there's always going to be that one guy that's going to be in the YouTube comments and be like, "That is a tortoise." There's a difference between turtles and tortoises. Folklore of the Bard's tape putter. Don't really need that critter. Alrighty, getting a little bit more with our caveman to Cosmos. Don't really need that critter. We've almost explored this entire continent. Darius's Golden Age. I've got an idea for the next city. Well, village.
Awaiting your orders.
Next turn, we will have ourselves our next tribal village.
Awaiting your orders. Move out.
And it shall be called... This one here is for any Curse of Strahd fans. We're going to call this one Ravenloft. Personally, one of my favorite story modules for the official D&D. Fire. Let's get our production up and going. I did it again. Want this first. And then we get our production going. After that, we'll build up these other little things. We don't have anybody on our island, so I don't really need to prioritize like building a defense. Because unless barbarians like start spawning on the water a lot, we really just don't need it. Don't need the Viper. It's just gonna give us more upkeep. Now we are getting into the point where we're going to start having a lot more barbarian spawns and proper barbarian spawns.
Awaiting your orders.
Bring the penguin over there. I don't really need that viper.
Awaiting your orders.
Put them into the
Tell me what to
defense.
do. Tell me what to do.
And the rest of you will bring back over here.
Tell me what to do. At your service.
Kind of get them ready for another village. Well, let's get ourselves some turtle shells. Making composite tools. We even have enough to... We can't see the Celtic city, but we can. We have enough passive espionage to actually see what they're researching. You know, I haven't actually directly seen, that's a dangerous little war party. I haven't directly seen Darius and his actual, like, village, but this looks like it's what it is. And we're gonna send you actually over here. I just want to confirm if that's an island or a peninsula. Sweat Lodge, and a couple more work boats. Now, next one we're definitely going to be putting here. And then the last part, either here or here. Wondering the best place to actually get our... If I put it there, it will overlap with some of it, but it'll guarantee certain resources. So we'll grab this up here. And we'll see after we get our next tribal village set.
A ritual becomes the match that lights the kindred celebration candle of sacred moments long ago, tantalizing these entombed spirits to surface again.
Decent, decent. Not gonna get any use out of the this desert tortoise, though. We'll get definite use of Neanderthal. Scout can't go through. Yeah, so yeah, that's an island. So I don't know how big their island is, or it could just be another part of a continent. Probably an island, to be honest. Could be another continent. Well, it's another place, let's just put it that way. But they're definitely disconnected from the mainland. Can't really trade information with them, so not like anything we can do there. Can't do much with that monkey. Good. And then keep on hunting. Same way with this one. Cockatoo, we'll send over there. Gives us a feather hut. Got ourselves a basket ropeway. So we're starting to become a lot more sophisticated, let's just put it that way. Some marlins. That whale is still somewhere down here. Now, a couple of episodes ago, if anybody was here and saw, we did pick up seafaring as one of our first cultural traits. And we got ourselves a great prophet.
The knowledge of the realm of death makes it possible for the shaman to move freely back and forth and mediate these journeys for other people.
Now, in Caveman to Cosmos, there is a option for basically choosing your religion, which is what I am going to do with my prophet. And religions can only be born by a great prophet. We have a lot to choose from. We have Christianity, Islam, Judaism. Wow, I've just insulted an entire religion there. Hinduism, Buddhism, Confucianism, Taoism, Zoroastrianism, Hellenism, Chemanistic views, Nagalism, Animism, Naganism, Tangri, Buhai, Mesopotamian, Shinto, Judaism. But we're going to go with Christianity because I really like the Christian buildings in this. Mostly because of King Richard's Castle. If we are the first to build King Richard's Castle, and being that we are a Christian, we automatically will get free Crusaders, and they will just keep spawning in the medieval era. Just free units. So it's one of the biggest strengths of choosing Christian in this game. Now, a lot of the other, like, they do a little bit of a flavor when it comes to, like, their buildings and stuff like that. And where is the Christian holy building? The Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Where is it? There it is, Church of the Divinity. Yeah, it won't even tell me what it is before we found it, but we're gonna go ahead and take Christianity. Have the other turtle come over here. The tuna. Have the sloth, sun bear. Have them start wrestling. So when we hit King Richard's castle, well, when we hit King Richard, when we get to the medieval era, getting up into King Richard's castle will definitely be like one of our priorities. Yep, we're just gonna take that up for the fertility festival in every city. Subdued Nile crocodile. Toucan, we'll send it over here. And to keep any one civilization that happens to be ahead of the others, or in this case myself, we can only found one religion. Puff at her. Don't do that. Actually, no. Might need it for some poison. A rhino. Looks like we found the edge of the continent, as it does look like it's converging together up here.
So, apart from casting runes, what other hobbies do you have? Forbidden rituals? Human sacrifices?
And we got another great prophet, Moses. And we'll use this to go ahead and pop out our holy building. This will be good because it will passively just sort of spread around Christianity. Just follows the road networks, in this case, the trails. Gives us +1. Oh wow, we're gonna really have a fun time, because I just noticed something that this does. So we're gonna get a +1 per city that we have with it. I think that's just passive for all the religions. And the special thing that Christianity gives us, another reason, is we have a +4 on our cargo space. And that's for any of our transports, and we're already going into that naval theme of having extra cargo space. So instead of just having a +1, now we have a +5. So we'll have a very effective when it comes to moving stuff around. Anything that's just capable of carrying cargo. But each one of the religions in this game gives you like different bonuses. Some are to religion, some are to warfare, in this case cargo, which is going to be very useful to us. Whack them down. Whack them down. Oh, we could build a culture. is this? Coyote runner. Well, it could be a decent early swordsman. We'll take a look and see what else we have. Christianity's already spread, so that's going to give us a little more gold. Which we're making a lot of gold right now. Like I said, this is sort of meaningless to us right now, because we don't really have anything that we're going to use gold for. But I have, like I said, I've had the number be all the way over here before, and whenever we actually start needing to use it, we can drain it real quick. So having as much cushion, in case we actually need it, is pretty good. Especially whenever we get to the more expensive upkeep. The raging koalas. Let's go ahead and yet again get us ready for another tribal village. And we need to have some more worker units. Whenever we get into the ancient era, we'll be able to actually have proper workers. But right now, gatherers, they burn themselves out when they build something. Our military defensive units. Found another natural wonder.
What's the plan?
Let's have them sit there.
Reporting for duty.
Bird dance, we'll have them come over here for the bird dance. Whatever that thing is supposed to be. Koalas. Some giraffes. We need these giraffes. Put the critters that way.
It was the possibility of darkness that made the day seem so bright.
Have them both go down this way. As much as I like capybaras, we don't really need another one. So we definitely don't need a pigeon. A toucan, yeah, we might have use of it.
Ready for action.
Good old toucans. By the way, to all the lurkers, I am very grateful for all of you being here and watching. Just sit back, relax, have a drink, put your feet up, take a load off, relax. Darius's golden age has ended, so that's nice. We've got ourselves another great hunter. Be nice if we subdue one of these giraffes. +5 to actual food. It's always very nice. Oh, whoops.
Yes?
They go there.
Your orders.
Well, what should we name this next city? With the secretary bird. They're pretty scary. They're the only surviving group of the forest records. Those are the terror birds. Let's see. Give a free +5. Help Red Shores grow a little bit more. The next one we get we'll send over to Ravenloft. Tuna. Can't really... A camel. A really deformed camel. A few more storytellers. Got ourselves another koala.
Ready for action.
Gonna have them come over here just to confirm that there's no other connections. This could connect and go up this way. Actually, it kind of looks like it does. So maybe there's a thin connection up here. We have one more starting civilization defined, so... That's interesting. Also, any of our hunters and scouts are in a lot more danger because by this point we should start seeing barbarian cities. Because it's either 20,000 BC or 15,000 BC that they'll start spawning. Another secretary bird. Surprisingly, we have not had a lot of Neanderthals. Even on the main continent, they did not spawn. Which I am very, very surprised.
Nature herself has imprinted on the minds of all the idea of God.
Alrighty, now it's time for us first to go ahead and adopt chiefdom. We're not going to take banditry, but tribal warfare would be... we're going to wait until we get warfare. Actually. So here comes our final bit. So we're going to go with warfare. This will let us get tribal warfare, and then we'll have a revolution. Because this will be like the first major shift in government types that we go and do. Animal husbandry, I don't plan on actually adopting slavery, but we'll go ahead and just go straight down 1, 2, 3. We have horses, but I think we're going to domesticate the dog first. And then we'll domesticate the horse. Unfortunately, due to a little bit of an issue that I had in the first episode, I forgot to save and then I had to replay up to a certain point. We don't have elephants, so domesticating the elephant, not really going to be beneficial to start out with. But animal riding immediately afterwards, oh, it's going to make us do it anyways. Feline domestication, who doesn't like pet cats? Poultry. Then I'm going to pick up megalith, and then we will finish off the era. And when we're done with that, we will click on the next technology group.
Tell me what to do. Ready for action.
So we've gone through the era of emergence, we've gone through the wooden age, the tool age. Currently we are at the tail end of the Stone Age, and we're about to enter the Neolithic. Got ourselves a tuna. I have no use for the tuna, unfortunately, because we already have the tails of the tuna. Our animal collection, we probably won't actually get any real use out of half of these, but we'll find out. We'll see what we can do. Keep on the hunt. No use for the hawk. And we lost another scout to a tracker. And when we lose our scouts and trackers, we're basically just gonna leave it be. Outside of having like a few of them nearby. In case we were to need them. Killer whales, oh my. In the freshwater lake. And we managed to subdue it. And we can get the folklore of the orca. Nice, powerful find. Gonna head further down. They're kind of stuck there. Great Barrier Reef. Found some islands, or island in this case. Alright, let's found our next tribal village. A mackerel. Very nice. Have our tribe over here. And we're gonna send them down.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of your women. That is
Conan the Barbarian. See, now we can go into a major revolution. So we're going to take Chieftain. For our main warfare, we're going to go with Tribal Warfare. We're going to go with Divine Cult. So basically our rulers are going to be who's worshipped. We're going to take Tribal. We already have Barter and Survival. Native religion. We're still borderless. Eventually we'll be able to actually make a fixed border. Still hunter-gatherers. And then burn garbage. 7 turns for this revolution, but this will be a nice major change. Oh, we got a nice little resource. Nice. Let's go ahead and found this city. city, but this tribal village, and it shall be called... What shall we call it? Let's call this Erebor. The Dwarven city from The Hobbit in the Lonely Mountain.
Ready for action.
Fire dance. Blood dance.
Reporting for duty.
Expand their resource.
Ready for action.
Yeah, I did it again. Let's get our production up and going. And then after that, we'll see what we have. Let's bring our animals down in here. That opens into more coastal, like it stays. Let's take a look from the little peninsula from there. See if that gives us a little bit of a better look. Just gotta push with that. And we've got ourselves reestablished government-wise. So we've got ourselves the turtle shell, snake pit, governor's pets. And the rest of these we'll just put them up here, keep them out of the way. Corn gatherer. Fine monuments. Very nice. Let's see. Either there, or somewhere around here. Thinking here because we want to make sure we gather what we can. Can't really see much, but this is definitely more coastal. I'm willing to bet that there's probably another landmass close by in that direction. Because that would be a lot closer. The sea plots. Because this is sea, and then this is coastal, and then this is ocean. So basically this is like before you get into the deeper open water. And it might be the same thing for here. Might connect, so maybe there's like another large island right here, or just another landmass in general. Maybe the two continents aren't really too far off from one another. The old and the new world.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy cattle, the increase
Animal
of thy kine,
husbandry.
and the flocks of thy sheep.
No, I'm willing to say that it would be perfectly safe to go by itself. So another one there, and maybe another one here or here. Kind of nuzzle them in close, but to make sure we take absolutely all the advantage of this area. Take another Tales of the Orca. Might get another use out of it. I don't know, I can't remember. Not getting anything out of that. We finally killed that milk whale. keep up that hunt.
Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally.
Yeah, we have this little area left up here to explore. Don't need these toucans. It's almost midnight my time. Yeah. We'll definitely finish out the era. Tail of the whale. I don't know. Now we have canine domestication. Now, since we're isolated on an island, like our primary little area at the moment, it's not a very big deal, but this will allow us to be able to see invisible units from other civilizations trying to sneak into our
The
land.
dog is the most faithful of animals, and will be much esteemed were it not so common. Our Lord God has made his greatest gifts the commonest.
Great white shark, oh no. The deadly freshwater great white. that double in jungle, especially being in this area of the map. Don't need that. Folklore of the Great White Shark. Good thing that I caught myself there almost. Deleted my whole defense stack.
Ready for action.
Alright, some more of these. Get their production up and going. Red Shores is turning out nice. Still tribal huts up here. Hey, free goodie hut for me.
Tell me what to do.
Oh, this is Tracker 4. This is Twit's great-great-granddad fighting bears on that island. So he must have hitched a ride without me noticing. About to run out of space to hunt on the island. And there we go.
What's the plan?
That's all this space over here finally. So it has some jade, some stone, some barley, some more jade and stone. It'd be a nice area, actually. The Assyrians could probably go over here. They've moved up to a level 2, but they're still... They need to pick up a few more units. Instead of trackers. They should get themselves some gatherers and improve their area more. like what's going on over here with the Celts. Which probably already have a few other tribal villages. They're the most immediate threat, so whenever we're in the next era, we'll probably drop down and actually step here. This is connected by a river, so it will be connected to our home island. Nice little outpost.
If an ass goes travelling, he will not come home a horse.
Well, this is going to be the last time that we're going to be hearing the music of the prehistoric era. Not quite, but we're almost there. Folklore. So drop down. Our new city, what shall we call it? We're going to call this Silver Shores. Silver Shores. And I swear, one of these days I'm going to remember to do it in the right order. Now that we already have that, and they're already almost done, so we're just gonna put that on there. And then send over the next major defense. Let's get these animals over there. A donkey herd. Getting a nice little boost from these animals.
Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your orders.
Don't really get any use out of those.
Reporting for duty. Yes. Reporting for duty.
Any of these can be added for entertainment.
Tell me what to do. What do you need? Reporting for duty. All present and accounted for.
Just drop these animals down there. We'll get an elephant.
Compare and contrast elephants. 2 years to make a calf, 5 years in between calves, 9 years until female maturity, 15 years for males? You've got to be kidding, elephants. There's no time for this.
What's the plan? Tell me what to do. Your orders.
Of course. Don't need that. Keep our hunters going. Tales of the Orca doesn't actually give us anything special, because we already have it in our capital. Keep on the hunt. Alrighty.
The wind of heaven is that which blows between a horse's ears.
Now let's get our pet cats. Now we don't actually need it as bad, but we do have the ability to start building horses, like horseback units. Got a donkey breeder. And a national horse breeder. Now we could build our first proper world wonder. Which we might do, but we'll wait. Because I think this city down here is going to be a lot more production based. In the long run. Racklin, no, don't need that. Alrighty, let's get this guy down there. So in particularly, we are in the, of course, era-wise, we are in the prehistoric, but we are in the early Neolithic.
The smallest feline is a masterpiece.
Yes, we now have pet cats. The world is now correct. The universe is now perfect. Perfectly balanced. Because we have pet cats.
Ready for action. Tell me what to do.
Send our healthcare. Obviously, we want to build up another defense force. And then go after our other buildings.
What do you need?
That sounds stupid. Sounds unrealistic. You think it's childish. But the national bird is the eagle. The international bird is the chicken. The chicken will carry you down the darkest alleys of the world safely. The eagle will take you down that road by yourself to get you killed.
Soon we'll have another tribal village ready to go. Don't need either one of those. Investigation versus criminals. Something that gives us investigation. Now, every so often on our home island, we will have to cycle new stationary units. And let's get our new tribal village ready to go. What shall we call this one? I think we'll call it Tranquility. Little old Tranquility. Get these production buildings underway. Governor's pets. Got almost all of these units coming down. We have these guys. Megalithic construction.
Some archaeologists believe that Stonehenge, the mysterious arrangement of enormous elongated stones in England, is actually a crude effort by the Druids to build a computing device.
The Maui statues would definitely be good. I think we want to have one of these in every. We're going to put Stonehenge there. And then we'll go down food production. Got that all ready to go. And we have no more use for those animals. If we settle any more of our tribal villages further away, they will most likely just flat out rebel. We might have to build a war party to come over here, because it looks like they settled one of their villages there. Alrighty, Ember. We have our first line of our defense soldiers coming in. Very good, very, very good. We'll take the earthen wall.
Do not free a camel of the burden of his hump. You may be freeing him from being a camel.
Pretty sure you would kill it if you cut off its hump. Yeah, we're gonna annihilate that village. They have at least 3 cities. Down there's the other one. So they're really covering some decent land.
What do you need? All present and accounted for.
They're not going to have any way of actually waging war back on us. Well, they can from there, but it'll take them a while to sell a canoe or something up this way.
Tell me what to do. At your service.
There we go. Get ourselves our puppos. We already have a tail of the marlin. Animal mascot would be nice. That could give us a free dog breeder there. Now it's pretty fun fact, but most likely domestication of canines happened independently twice.
Imagine a world where humanity took a very different path. Imagine a world where domestication became a far more powerful phenomenon than in our own.
Alright. We are now on the final... This is the end of the prehistoric era. In 9 more turns, we will be in the ancient era. Looks like there's another city that's been founded. So we're starting to see the first major expansion of our rivals. The real concern is definitely Darius, because I can't see what they're doing. In this situation, I just cannot see what they're doing. Little Neanderthal stone thrower over here. We can't do anything with the tails of the marlin. Still got that one unknown civilization. Nile monitor. Yeah, we're definitely starting to run out of space for animals to spawn on our island. Let's get these little... Have it build a wonder. I'll say this building right here. Another great white. Don't really need the Nile monitor. Still building just trackers. Alrighty, one more turn. And we're about to enter a new era. Here we are. No longer in the ancient era, we are in the... no longer in the prehistoric era, we are in the ancient era. This is the emergence of civilization proper. But before that really came about and we had like the first proper cities, we're still like in tribal villages right now. But it's in the late Neolithic when we have the first evidence of agriculture, the first bows and arrows. Not quite the first writing, but the first more advanced forms of paleo art, paleographics started to show up.
Would you rather have beer or complete and utter contentment?
What kind of beer?
Homer Simpson, everybody. Charity, archers, or agriculture. Give us a bonus for the way of warfare. This really is a bit of a, but we're gonna go with archery. Then from archery we will go community, agriculture, bread making, pottery, which will also get us grams, taxonomy, fungiculture, and apiculture. Could pick up sailing, folk music, and folk dance along with the calf system. Consciousness. The wheel. Exploration. Could be a thing. Bit of polytheism. Ancestor worship and then sacrificial cult. Go to fermentation and then mining and copper working. Now, as much as naval war, like the naval side of our things early on was important, I don't think we're going to have a major naval rival anytime soon, unless we have a spawn, which then we can mess this around. But getting to the Copper Age before we actually start building better naval units would be pretty good. So we'll end this section of research at the Copper. Which the Ancient Era, it goes pretty far. So that will give us basically the first half. So this all right here is the late Neolithic. This puts us into the Copper Age, which will be right here. With metal casting, we'll be able to better cast what we have, which actually we'll go with copper working and then metal casting. We'll be in the Copper Age for a good while because we don't get bronze working until towards the tail end of the Ancient Era. But after that, we might concentrate on putting out our output with our agriculture. It just really depends on what we're going to be running into when we get there. We might want to go more down the folk medicine route and pick that up first. Might end up needing to go down the naval. But we'll see how that goes whenever we get to the next era. Well, next age within our current era. But we finished everything within the prehistoric era. We went from the time of emergence, and what did we have there? What did we have here? Thank you for the follow. Fortunately, this is all that I really have time for, but we will be back tomorrow as we'll get into the Copper Age. Well, we'll work our way and hopefully get to the Copper Age. But we'll work our way through the late Neolithic, picking up agriculture, our community.
Do not throw the arrow which will return against you.
We have archery. So let's go ahead and get this going. And what's the last thing that I want to do? We definitely want to set this up for destruction. We will send some scouts over here to, well, not scouts, but we will send some settlers over here to get these choke points, so we'll have this entire area to ourselves. Nice full little area here to make into our own realm. Spread out our civilization. Improve our home island, finish all of that up. Build up Stonehenge and a few of our other areas. Build up some of these wonders. It will be quite nice. So if you liked what you saw and you want to check out any of the other videos that I went and done, hop over to YouTube where I have my entire catalog that I have done so far. We have Crusader Kings, Silent Hunter, mostly strategy-oriented games. And if you found this on YouTube and you want to see these streams live, hop over here on the Twitch. There is a link in my profile. And I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for the people who were lingering, and thank you also for anybody who followed today. I appreciate you so much. And we are going to go and raid Duwil. He is playing Assassin's Creed. It's his first playthrough. So don't go in there and spoil him, please. I appreciate you all, and we'll be seeing you laters, you alligators. Bye-bye now.